Hello guys, welcome back to Unmasking Crypto together with me, and let's see currently what's happening in Bitcoin. And we are very close to this end of this week. Actually, we are very close, and there's only few more days left until March ends, and we'll be entering the quarter two very soon, guys. But before that, if you guys see currently Bitcoin is in the very strong bearish momentum. I'm in the daily time frame now. If you guys see, there's a strong bearish momentum currently happening in Bitcoin price. I am seriously not sure why this is actually happening, because so far for this week actually Bitcoin price was actually giving us a higher high and higher lows. So that is why I was expecting. I've also mentioned in my previous video, I expect Bitcoin price could go up until $80,000. And I've also mentioned, in case it happened the reversal, if Bitcoin price breaks below $65,000, then we can expect high momentum towards the downtrend for Bitcoin price. But currently, when you see this downtrend, which is this one bearish candle in the daily time frame, let's see that 4 hour time frame. If I show you guys the 4 hour time, you can see clearly it's very bearish. Okay, currently this is the second 4 hour candle for the Bitcoin price, and we only left around 1 hour for this candle to close. But most likely it looks like even the daily candle could close in the more bearish momentum, which could even break this trend line. I actually took this trend line in the starting of this week, because for me, I was expecting Bitcoin price could reach only $80,000. But in the other hand, I was also having another point of view of Bitcoin price. What if it happened in the reversal side? What if how we could expect Bitcoin price in which momentum it could go in the downtrend side. So that is why I take this trend line. One of the reasons I take this trend line is because I find we had like around 2 to 3 touches here. Okay, if you guys see the first touch, it was around, if I'm not mistaken, it was almost around 60k or 59k. That was the lowest it went around February, during the February time. After that onwards, we had a second touch here and then the third touch here. After the third touch, only Bitcoin price went up until around $74,000, and then it gave us a little retracement, and then it went give us a new high until 75.9k. So when it went up until the 75.9k, I'm very sure many of the traders would have thinking this is the time where Bitcoin is actually going to move towards the uptrend in the continuously in the direction. But for sure we need a proper confirmation. But same as me, I also was expecting Bitcoin price to continue the uptrend, because it was giving us the higher and higher lows. Even for this week, Bitcoin price actually until today, Bitcoin price from since yesterday, you guys see Bitcoin didn't give any big movement. But today, suddenly, now I just opened and I was going to the chart, I saw this huge bearish momentum candle, only this one solid candle. So then I clicked this. I saw the latest update, which is Bitcoin dips under 66k as oil sparks unsustainable US inflation risk. Okay, this is the news actually. So let's go to this news. You guys can see, yeah, 66,000 at Fridays. Open as analysis called US inflation trends objectively unsustainable. So let's see the key points. Bitcoin drops further on oil supply woes as Iran closes the Strait of Hormuz. BTC price performance is set to steal its sixth straight month of losses at the March close. Traders eye the lows with $70,000 back as resistance. Oil squeeze creates US bond market havoc. So this is the latest update of Bitcoin price. And we can see here, with the US Iran war set to extend into April, market showed stress everywhere, including US bonds. That's true. The US bond market is in major trouble today. Trading resources, the Kobayashi letter warned in a post on X. Okay. So you guys can see, in less than 1 month, markets have gone from discussing rate cuts to rate hikes, with the base case showing a Fed pause for the next 18 months. It continued. Keep in mind, the Fed was cutting interest rates because the labor market was weak and it remains weak. However, the inflation expectations have just become an even bigger problem than the labor market. This is objectively unsustainable. Damn, guys, actually, the news looks very, very dangerous. This could actually make Bitcoin price to go even lower. It could even go below 60K in the reason, which could be in the coming up weeks, because we also have to wait and see in the quarter two how this war between this Iran and US, where they are having some talks now currently, how this talks is going to end in this quarter two, whether this war is going to end in the quarter two or it's going to continue again if the agreement between these both countries didn't go well. So we have to really wait and see. If you guys are trading Bitcoin currently, make sure be careful with your entries, because anything could happen, because these global news, which this global tension could really give huge impact on the Bitcoin price. Because even now you see the sudden drop, no one might have expect here a drop would happen, because most of, including me, I was expecting Bitcoin price to give another high, which could, I was expecting Bitcoin price to break this level around 72K, but it didn't happen. It happened in the opposite way, which is currently it's breaking this trend line, and I seriously for now I'm expecting there's high chance for the daily candle to close below this trend line, and it could go even lower until $60,000 for Bitcoin price. Maybe we could expect in this quarter two Bitcoin price to even go until 55K. That is what my POV, guys. But I will still keep monitoring this Bitcoin price every day and give you all the updates as well. So don't worry about it. But currently, this is the update. And also, DXY, which is a dollar, is gaining more strength recently for these weeks, recent weeks. So that is also one of the another thing which could also be another impact for Bitcoin price as well, and also this global tension which is all going on. And I've also mentioned in my previous video, if Bitcoin price breaks below $65,000, we will seriously enter a huge downtrend for the Bitcoin price. If you guys haven't watched the video, you can go and look back at the video. But currently, I think if you guys watch this video itself, I have explained detail how Bitcoin price could next move. So for me, as always, I've told you in my previous videos, I will wait for another one more or two more candles close in the bearish term. Then only I will have a clear clear confirmation of Bitcoin price movement, whether it's going to continue in the downtrend in the continuous direction. Till then, I will still wait and monitor. But stay tuned for my next video, and I will come with my next update. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button, guys. I'm hoping to reach 1000 subscribers by end of 2026. Thank you all.